Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome, and apologize for the delay, but welcome. We are glad to have everybody here. Welcome to episode 24 of the Goku and Kev show. I'm your host, Kev the Galaxybender. Join me as always, my main man and co-host, Goku Black. Hey, what's going on, man?
What up, though?
Good to have missed you, brother. Good to have you.
know?
How you doing, man?
Every weekend, it's just a good way to escape, man. Yeah. Just from the shit fucking goes on throughout the week.
Well, what people don't realize is, men need spaces for themselves. We do. We need spaces just like women.
Yeah.
Women and men, we obviously, we need to work together because this is a big push. Men versus women get this shit all the time. I've done it too. I asked my girl Penny. I remember tearing up a fucking book because she kicked the shit out of me and talked me to death. I won't ever remember that ass whooping, boy. But men need spaces together. We need to be together, have space of ourselves, and so we can I can't think of the word I want to use. Fellowship together. That's what it is. So we can fellowship together. And the same way for women, because we need a break from each other. We get on women's nerves and they get on our fucking nerves. So we do need a break from each other.
We both don't understand their train of thought.
Right.
They don't understand ours and we don't understand theirs.
Yep. So it's just a thing about sitting down and having a fucking conversation. That's what it comes down to. Remove the emotion, because that's what usually starts this shit. We get all the emotions, start yelling at each other. But yeah, man. Invincible season 2 finally got completed, so we definitely need to binge that shit.
I'm ready. You were talking about it just the other day.
Yeah, the other day I saw that. They put a Knuckles show up. Did you see that?
I've seen I guess they're also doing a 3D fucking movie or something. Also, I thought I saw fucking.
Well, that's the show.
That's the show?
Yeah, it's 3D. It's got humans and shit in it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I just put it up on Plex.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I saw that up there. Because, yes, I've been into watching shit because, Grandma passed away, so that's why I'm kind of bummed out. I went to the funeral today. But, rest in peace, Grandma. But, yeah, I've been watching shit. So, yeah, we definitely should binge watch that. I watched Big Trouble in Little China again.
That movie's awesome.
Because of the music, because we was playing Double Dragon.
Yep.
And the music, it just made me want to go back and watch that. And that movie fucking holds up.
It's a good ass movie, dude.
Yeah, for real, it's not like a movie that was made in the 80s. It just doesn't seem like that. It's so different. It is a very, very, very different, it's a different it's a different type of movie. I really liked it. So, but it holds up. I did that. Bloodstain, I'm not really feeling that game.
You're not feeling it?
It's mechanically it's good. It's a really good game mechanically. It ticks all the boxes. But it's just the art is really bugging me. It's just I wish it. I like the art style, but not for that genre game.
Really?
Yeah, and then it just the combat is just not like it is in Symphony of Night. Symphony of Night, just the combat feels better. And then they give you a lot in Bloodstain. Every enemy you get a shard. Every enemy you get a shard, and that's a different ability. So
really,
yeah, you get different. It's so much. But
there's a lot of shit to do then.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit to do in the game. It is a good game though. It doesn't just because I'm not feeling it as much as Symphony of Night doesn't mean it's a good game. But I just got the super jump, so you can basically fly in the game now. You keep doing it. You can double jump and do it.
Fly in that shit.
Yeah, you just keep super jump. It's called high jump. You just jump. It's down up B, jump, or down up backdash. Okay. You jump, you'll rock it up like this. Look, you'll see, look, check this out. Look, check me out, Goku. You'll see this little blue ring, and you'll flop in the air. And
bad. I'm trying to share to all my socials, man.
Oh, no, that's cool, man. But you can do it like this. Look, boom, and you can jump twice and do it again, jump twice. You can never touch the ground. It's awesome. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. But yeah, so. Now, go ahead and get it out to all the socials because, when you start talking, that's when I'm gonna get my shit out to the socials too. But yeah, I am gonna give it more time because when I do play it, I do like it. It's just I just wish it had this. I wish I had this. But really fun game. Check that out for sure. Also, Lords of Shadow, Castlevania Lords of Shadow is an excellent game, but man, the level design is
really
because the levels look good and everything, and they're designed well, but they're like short. Like you can complete some missions in 5 minutes. Like one mission, there was like 3 enemies. Yeah, I was like, I went, did this little puzzle
They
thing.
were just like real. Oh, it was like mostly puzzles.
Well, like it wasn't even. It was like one puzzle, and I had to do one puzzle, open a door, and then 3 skeleton enemies. And that was the end of the level. It's like they broke up longer levels to pad out the game, make it seem like it's longer. Like it's really weird.
That's goofy.
But like the combat is awesome, and like how it looks and the storytelling. The Patrick Stewart's bald headed motherfucking ass. Zobek, I think that's his name. But like
hard.
Yeah, like everything is well put together. Like I like just booting it up and like sitting at the title screen because it's a book. It's just floating. And the music is awesome, and that's why I just sit and listen to it. You know, how I like game music.
You'll have fucking Doom music playing, just chilling.
It's chilling,
like,
yeah. I like it, yeah. But especially the Mick Gordon.
Yeah,
I love them shit.
Those are a little thrashy.
He puts in industrial style to his fucking music, man. He had a fucking 7-string guitar, dude.
Shit.
No, was it more than 7? It was like 7 or 8. It was something real big, dude. Like, because he was trying to play the main theme of Doom. He was trying to get real low, so he needed more strings to do it.
Oh, he used the 12 string.
It was something big like that, man.
It
was huge. I can't remember. There's a video. We can see it, but yeah, he was like, I needed to go lower, because he's an Australian dude. But yeah, like he does a good job on soundtracks overall. Like I didn't like his work on Killer Instinct, though. People love it. I didn't care for it because like most of it sounds too different. So, and that's my thing. But yeah, really, really like Lords of Shadow. Not well thought out. Music is badass in it. But in the interest of full disclosure, none of my views and opinions represent either of my employers. I'm sure this is the same for Goku.
For sure.
So this is a very casual show. However, the content is very mature. So viewer discretion is advised. So our show is just
gonna grimy in the basement.
We're just doing a mix of Let's Plays and random gaming news.
We just like talk about shit.
Yeah, we ain't trying to make no money or profit. Nope. We just want to introduce people to new games, and
hopefully you find something you enjoy.
Yep, and just like Goku said, shit will be kept grimy as hell in this basement from the basement. So. But yeah, so we're going to dig into the backlog session. We're going to do it a little bit different, too.
All right.
So we're going to have you go one, and I'll go one, and you go one, and I'll go one. Give us time to fucking stop off our gums and drink some water and, or whatever we need to do. So, but yeah, so with that being said, let's go on and get to the backlog session. Goku, talk to me.
Okay, so what are we talking about? What did I say? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you
I
got
always
back
talk about the Rockets.
You got back in the Rocket League.
Yeah, man.
That's what you was telling me.
I did say, didn't I say on the last podcast that I did get to play for a little bit? And it was like a night and day kind of situation because it was like I forgot the muscle memory of bad habits.
Yeah, you said that you had took a break for a while when you was playing Palworld,
man.
And then like right before you stopped playing Rocket League, though, you said you had picked up some new techniques. I saw how you did that fucking crazy aerial where you jump to the sky and shit like that. And then
I got my fast aerials down.
And you changed your buttons and shit around.
Yeah, my boost is up on the top.
Right. Now. So you were saying that, and then you took that break, and then like it gave you time to like forget about the bad habits and bad,
bad muscle memory.
Bad muscle memory.
Yeah, I hit that right on the nail, man.
So I saw you playing, and how did that tournament go last time when you was playing it?
We lost in the quarterfinals, which so it goes all the way up to the quarterfinals where you're just playing one game. Best whoever wins that first game, you know what I mean? You move on, the other teams fail. And then the semifinals and the finals, it's the best 2 out of 3 games.
Oh, okay.
So I lost right before the best 2 out of 3.
See, I had jumped in and then I realized you was playing. And I was like, because when I see you playing Rocket League, man, I don't fuck with you.
Yeah,
you're
good, man.
Well, because I know sometimes you would just be like either practicing or you might be like in a casual game.
Yeah.
But like if you like competitive ranked or tournaments, I'm like, I'll just back out. But look, they also added the last Airbender to.
I know.
You see that? Like I was when I was looking for the video, I saw that. I was like, oh shit.
It's a skin, so
Yeah,
it's not even really worth it, honestly.
You know, but I had put that up there because the last Airbender show, Avatar Last Airbender show, has been put on Netflix and also Plex. But and I heard good things about it. I heard that the writing is a little bit dry because they went a little bit too DEI.
Yeah, you said that fucking Sokka isn't the same.
Yeah, he's not a prick. He's just generic.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, like
he's already generic, but he was also like a pompous fucking.
Yeah, that's what kind of gave him
generic
personality. Like he
Yeah.
was kind of a womanizer. He
Yeah.
kind of, you know, and
stereotypical.
that's how they discovered Aang, because he was talking about her splashing in water and shit. He was he was making fun of her. So they kind of took that away, and there's no growth. Like he didn't grow into the character he needed to be, because like when he did grow into that character, he became cool.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
he
know.
became
'Cause he
super
became
cool.
a badass.
Yeah,
Actually, then
yeah.
he fucking got in discipline and
Yep.
fucking got a sword
He
skill,
got a
dude.
sword skill.
And
Yeah,
he made that sword out of meteor.
Out of
and
meteor,
shit.
right? Yeah.
That was badass, dude. Like
Meteor Sword was awesome, dude.
Yeah, dude. Sokka turned into a fucking badass near the end.
Man, you know else who I liked, man? Jet. You don't remember who Jet was?
I do remember
The
Jet.
dude who fought with them hook swords.
Yep.
And
And he always had a little fucking
little
twig
straw.
in his mouth.
Yeah.
I liked him too because that was their way of saying he was smoking.
Man, he was badass though, man. Like he fought them without any bending, man. Like he went at firebenders, and busted them up too.
Yep.
he
did.
He split wigs, boy. He was trying to kill a bunch of them. I remember trying to
Yeah,
flood
no,
the
he
village.
was. Yep.
Yeah, so
He was
apparently
fucking pissed then.
apparently he's back. So I definitely want to see it just to see what they do with Jet. But it seems like, man, they packed a lot into 8 episodes. I think they should have did it.
Yeah, you told me about that too.
Yeah,
Like,
I
they
think.
tried to do like the movie again or something.
Well, hopefully, what they do is like I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen it. Hopefully, it's just like book 1. You know, it's
Yeah.
like water. They just do book 1 water, and then like they move to Earth for season 2, and then fire with season 3, like they did with the animated series.
I mean, that sounds fair, but I mean, what then? Like,
Well-
so each episode is like the whole fucking book? Then?
Well, no. Like there was about 20 episodes per season, but you got to remember each episode was probably like 15, 20 minutes. So like for them, like I think they should spread it out and do about 10 episodes instead of 8, because you don't have enough time to spread it all out. You pack too much in 8 episodes, but I mean it can work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, because you got to think they got to go through the Blue Mask. They have to go through, there's a bunch of shit they got to go through. The Siege of the North.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when they have a lot of shit to go through. So, but
Yeah, there's a lot. So I mean, that I guess so they're not packing it all into each book is one episode, but it's only a couple.
No, it's like it's
episodes,
season. Yeah, no, it's like the season 1 should be book 1. That's how it should work.
Yeah.
That's what, and I'm hoping they have enough time, because only 8 episodes. I'm like, shit, man, that's a lot of shit happened in book 1 for 8 episodes.
So, yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like they had 20, but you can spread that shit out about 10 episodes. But we shall see. But yeah, so what else about anything new happening in fucking Rocket League? Outside the tournament?
Nothing new, really.
What made you drop Palworld to pick it back up? Like what I'm interested to know.
I kind of got to the point where I was in Palworld where I was just, rocking it. Like, I had maxed out everything. I ended up really fucking completing.
Just going back to something familiar, it seems like. Is that what it was?
Like I said, I completed. I completed the whole skill tree, and then I was in the process of fucking trying to capture the hardest motherfucking pal in the game.
Have you heard any fucking? We'll get to that in a minute, though.
But I did it, and as soon as I did it, I started fucking breeding a bunch of them. And as soon as I breeded a bunch of them, then it was like shit. It was kind of slow and repetitive. It was already slow.
Oh,
you know what
okay.
I mean?
So you've been pretty much at a wall and was like, "Well, I'm gonna just pick up Rocket League,
Yeah.
back to something
I
familiar."
mean, that was my shit anyway. So it's
So you lucky though. You got right now. You have a game that you can just go back to right now. I kind of have that, but I kind of don't have it. But I'm gonna talk about that later in the episode. But
yeah,
I need a game where like that where I can just come back to. It's like a comfort game, feel good game where you
it
play
ain't a
it.
comfort game.
Well, I mean, yeah, it is. It's something that's familiar. That's what I mean. Like you know how to play it. You know what to expect from it. You know what I mean? It's not a new game you're picking up. You're not.
Check this out.
You're not learning new mechanics. So tell us what you got going on.
I'm on TikTok right now, and I just kind of made like a cool little fucking post that has a link to our fucking thing.
That's kind of badass. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I was doing.
That's what I said. Just tell the fucking the people out there that may be listening. Tell those cocksuckers. Yeah. But for anybody who just joined, hey, thank you for your support.
They'll probably join in a couple minutes.
This is episode 24 of the Goku Kev show.
We're almost done this for 2 years now, right?
Oh shit! It's the 2 year anniversary. Yeah. I haven't. Like I said, man, my fucking granny died, so I ain't been thinking.
Threw you off a little bit.
Yeah, I ain't been thinking. Yeah, so it's the 2 year anniversary. So yeah, thanks for those out there. I'm sad I ain't got a giveaway or something, but But I mean, we're gonna talk about the grind that hangs between your bunker and your asshole. So you will get exposed to that. So this show is definitely not for kids. So
no. So yeah, if you're just now, because it just now finally kind of posted to everything too.
Here's the thing, man.
So when people get on, if they get on, get ready because there's profanity.
Here's the thing, man. You teach your kids that you sit down with them. That's the thing. Like that's the thing I've always done with my daughter. Like she was playing Gears of War like at 4 or 5 years old. Like and she likes it. And we had conversations about it. That's all you gotta do. But these kids different though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so you having fun with Rocket League?
So yeah, I mean I went back to it and I mean I'm doing good. I'm not doing a lot of the bad mistakes. I have actually gotten out of gold. Oh, really? I almost thought I was going to be stuck in that shit forever. I'm not, John. I'm not.
What's the highest rank? What's the highest rank?
Supersonic.
Oh, okay. So what? So
and there's only like 100 of them.
So from gold to walk me through it.
So it's like it starts as bronze, silver, gold, platinum. Then it's diamond. Champ,
okay,
Grand Champ, and then Supersonic.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So I mean,
you got to hold the line.
Like, yeah, man.
So, but those are people that are playing like every single day for probably 8 hours a day.
Oh no, they're playing more than 8 hours.
Yeah, you definitely, yeah.
They're all playing way more than fucking 8 hours because it's like I've listened to a couple podcasts where people talk about it, and the one guy I like, his name's Stanovic. He's a freestyler in the Rocket League area. So if he gets, it might give him a ping too. Now that I just said his name, but shout out to Stanovic because I've watched a bunch of his videos, and he did this thing where he spent 100 hours just doing one fucking mechanic and getting really good at it, and then how much of an improvement did that make versus, trying to do it different ways? And I mean, he said himself, there are plenty of other ways, but no matter what, you're still just going to be grinding and playing and grinding and playing, and you will find yourself in fucking free play a lot.
I mean, that's
a lot.
Think about it though, man. Isn't that, what do you think NFL players are doing right now? Baseball players are doing right now.
I mean, that's what you started doing in high school. You have to train your body.
Yeah, you have to
physically
here's fucking. The thing is, the pros always training. If you want to be number one, you're training.
Yeah,
you're training anything.
No, you're right.
Yeah, professional fucking anything. You know?
Yeah.
Unless you're this one golf dude. There's this one golfer, I forget his name. That dude didn't fucking train at all, and he whooped ass. And he's a big old fat dude. Used to just drink and fucking.
Oh really?
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
I thought his name was Happy Gilmore.
No,
that's actually what happens in that movie.
No, this is a real
dude. Actually, playing hockey.
There's a real dude. I can't fucking remember his name, but he beat Tiger Woods too. While he was.
Wow.
Yeah, this dude. I forget his name, man. God damn it! I wish I knew his name, but He's a fucking legend. He's a goddamn legend. Hold on, let me see. I think he was drunk when he beat Tiger Woods too. Hold on, let me look it up.
Really?
Let's see. Drunk golfer beat. Let's see.
But I mean, that's
the
Tiger.
Hold on, Woods. Let me see. What is his name? Drunk golfer. Hold on. Let me see his name. What is this dude's name? John Daly. That's his name. John Daly. That's his name. This dude, like, he fucking. Hold on. This dude don't need no practice. You should watch that. There's like some dude on YouTube that does a documentary on him.
Yeah.
I'm saying this motherfucker, like, he blows it up, man, and like he didn't fucking practice. Here's what he looks like. Look at him. Look.
No shit.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Well, at least he doesn't run up to the ball and crack it like Happy Gilmore did.
You talking about that fucking drop step into it?
Yeah, that's actually how that movie goes. Is that he fucking.
But yeah, this dude John Daly, man, that dude was drunk when he beat Tiger Woods, man. Like,
he was drunk too?
Yeah, I believe he was drunk.
That's what the fuck he said.
He was in the zone.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the dude, like, he didn't care about his health. Like, he was like, man, fuck working. I don't like working out. Like, that's what he said. Like, and here's the thing, man. Look, he's not wrong. I hate it. But I know if I don't do it, I'm going to fucking look like him.
Yep.
And that's going to make me, like, physically feel bad. You see what I'm saying?
Yep,
and then nobody's going to fucking look at me, sexually. So fuck that. Like, I'm cool. Like, but I fucking respect him. I salute that man. Like, he is a fucking inspiration to, and he has millions of dollars. So they don't give a fuck what he looks like.
Nope.
They gonna suck all kinds of dick. They don't care. They don't get all that dick cheese.
Through a golf hose.
They don't care, man. He got
nose.
Like just like Lawrence said on you seen Office Space, didn't you?
Yeah,
he was like, he said, what would you do if you had $1 million bucks? He said, I'll tell you what I'd do, man. 2 chicks at the same time, man. 2 chicks. And then like Peter laughed, and then Lawrence was just like looking at him with a straight face, like, I'm not kidding. He said, that's what you do? He said, yeah, I'm right, man. He said, I imagine that's what he said that's what 2 chicks. He said chicks like money, and then Peter was like, well, not all chicks. He said, well, type of chicks that'll double up me. Yeah, she's like, chicks dig. He said chicks dig guys with a lot of money.
Yes, they do.
That's what he said. And then he was like, well,
true statement.
He said, if I had $1 million, man, he said, I'll do nothing. He was like, what? He said, man, you ain't gotta have $1 million to do that, man. He said, my cousin, he was like, he's broke as hell. He don't do shit.
So for sure, if I got the money, I ain't doing a motherfucking thing.
That is like one of the best movies on the planet.
Motherfucking thing.
That's like one of my top 10 movies. Office Space.
Yeah.
That movie is so, man. It is.
Yeah, Office Space is a good.
It is so funny, man. Like it is like perfectly written.
I just want my Skankler.
See, he wasn't even the funniest dude to me. Like Lawrence was my dude, man. He was talking about seeing titties through the walls.
Yeah.
And then like I remember they would knock on the wall, and then like Peter was asking Lawrence something. He's like, no, man, you ain't about to fuck up my life.
I do remember that. This motherfucker right here.
Yeah, he was like, you ain't about to fuck up my life, man. And he would tell him to change the channel. You'll think you could see a little nipple. Lawrence was my dude, man. I liked him. I like Lumberg, the boss.
Yeah.
Peter, I think I need you to come in on Saturday or some shit like that.
Yeah, that one dude.
And
yeah. And you could just come in on the weekend. That would be great. And then, what are you doing Sunday? Oh, nothing. Good, great. I could need you then too.
You know who else he played? You know who else he played?
What's that?
He played Will Ferrell's dad in Talladega Nights. If you're fresh on that's him.
Wow,
that's him. Yeah, that's him. 2 completely different characters. I think his name is like Gary Cole. I think that's his name. But yeah. He was like, if you ain't first, you're last. He was like, Dad, I've listened to that my whole life. He was like, well, son, I was happy when I said that. I was like, holy shit.
Yep, and he was dead fucking serious.
This shit was funny, man. That shit, he said, don't listen to your loser teacher here. He said, if you ain't first, you're last. That shit was hilarious. But yeah, so if you like Rocket League, play. It's free to play. It's incredible that this game like is still going. Like any free to play game, really. Because a lot of free play games just get shut the fuck down, man.
Yeah, no. It's still gonna run.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's amazing that look, 14 seasons.
Yeah,
think about that shit. That's kind of like Warframe's like that too. I looked at Warframe the other day, man, that shit is still going. I was like, good on now, man, to be able to keep, and I think that keeps people employed. That's kind of neat. So yeah, check out Rocket League. So moving on. So let's see. All right. So what we doing here? All right. I did it right. That's how I be playing, doing you the fucking nails. They try to like I think they tried to emulate what Trent Reznor did. Like if people didn't know, Trent Reznor did the music for Quake 1. So this game is Quake 4, we talking about. So this is the Kev section. So Kev has been playing a little bit of Quake. Like I if people don't know my channel, like if you read the description, it tells you right the fuck up front that I am a very it just says no. It says I am a very erratic gamer. So I don't know why. Like I play a game for about a fucking hour, and I think it's just because like I don't know. Like I'll play a game for like an hour and a half, maybe two, and I'm ready to play something else. Like this is how my brain is. I don't know. I'm not sure why it's like that. Unless I'm hanging out with people. Like if I'm hanging out with people, I'll play the same game all day because when we hang out, Goku, and I'm playing games, what do I always say?
We always end up going way too late. Like, fuck, I gotta pass out.
Well, here's the thing. Like, when I'm playing a game with somebody talking to me, I'm usually, like, I'll tell you, like, I don't really care about what the game's going on. Like, for instance, like, you and Kay, when y'all playing a game, like, that you guys really... you guys are focused on, y'all don't want to talk to nobody. But me, I don't care. I'm like, I would rather talk to you because that's where I'm going to get charged. Fuck this game.
Yeah.
And then I can play for fucking hours because I'm not really worried about the game. You're charging my battery. So I think that's probably what it is. Like, I'm not being charged.
Yeah. Yeah,
if I'm playing a game by myself, I'm not being charged.
What do you think I should fucking post this to on Discord? So I'm here in Discord now.
I don't know, man. It don't matter.
Some other shit. All that shit
it'll be there for eternity, man. So
all that shit.
But yeah, so Quake has a really weird history because it didn't start out like this. It started out as like a Lovecraftian game, didn't it? Yeah, it was like it looked medieval. If people don't know what Lovecraftian is, it looks kind of medieval, monster-ish, and a lot of grays, a lot of browns, like very moody. And it really had no kind of story. Like it was just I don't even remember the fuck was happening in Quake 1. I don't know what the fuck was happening. Like Quake has had such a weird history because it went from like Quake 1 being Lovecraftian type of game, then Quake 2 is super sci-fi with the Strogg. That's where these enemies come from now. Yeah. And then Quake 3 was like a multiplayer game only. It's called Quake 3 Arena. But it was one of the games that I believe caused people to do need 3D accelerated graphics. Believe it or not, did you know that? Yeah, Quake 3 was the game that made for video cards. Like it was one of the games that required it, like 3D accelerated graphics. It was a fast game, and that's when Unreal Tournament had came out too. Because Unreal came out before that, and they did Unreal Tournament, which was very similar. Did you ever play Unreal Tournament, man?
Yeah, I did play Unreal. Yeah, I liked it. It was fun.
Because they had Unreal 1 and Unreal 2, and then they did a bunch of different Unreal Tournament games. And like the difference was Unreal 1 and 2 was like single player shooters, and the tournament was the multiplayer ones. Yep. Did you play Unreal Championship at all? Yeah, no,
I mean, I played a couple of them, dude. I don't remember.
You don't know which ones they were. Yeah, there was a ton of them. There was a ton of them.
Yeah.
But But yeah, like, and I'm gonna actually come back to Unreal Championship because that game is very unique. But yeah, they went from Quake 3 and then to this. What was Quake is more in line with what Quake 2 was. Like it has a single player game, it has multiplayer. Because like people didn't really play Quake. Like people played Quake for multiplayer, but like Quake didn't get really popular for multiplayer until 3. So like when they went to 4, it was kind of weird. Like I think Quake 4 should. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. Like because they split it off as a multiplayer game, that made it really complicated. Like instead of always having a single player and multiplayer component, that's like one of the first times I've ever seen a series do that. Like take their game and split it off. Like has any other game done that before Quake?
I mean, they just made so many fucking copies of it, though. That's probably what it was. It was just like...
Well, no, the thing is, like, people were really into
Quake 22.
Well, no, they didn't know. Unreal was the game that had a bunch of them. Quake only had this was actually, like, there's actually only 2 more Quake games after this. Did you know it?
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll go through all the Quake. You have Quake 1, 2, 3, essentially. Like, we're not going to say Quake Online or Quake Arena Online because that's essentially Quake 3. And then you have Quake 4, and you have Enemy Territory, Quake Wars, and then Quake Champions. That's it. But Unreal had like Unreal Tournament 2000, I think 2003, I think. Yeah, 2003 to 2004. And then there was a couple other ones I can't remember. But the weird thing is just with Quake is like they were all like Doom and Quake because Quake was made by id Software, like the same people who made Doom, and the same people who made Wolfenstein. So, they've always released their game like the single player and then the multiplayer component. You know, they basically take the assets and make multiplayer component, and it's just odd that they went from Quake 1 and 2 being like that, and then Quake 3 just being a multiplayer only game, and then going back to Quake 4, which was a single player and multiplayer game. And it divided the player base because like because Quake 4's multiplayer is trash. Yeah. It is not good. It's compared to Quake 3, it's not good. So it's like, and then like,
and I don't know them that intimately, so it's just I'm kind of like listening.
I know them all, man. I know them all. Like I know them all. Like I play a fuckload of. People call me the boomer shooter guy.
You are.
Because I like speed.
And combo Kev.
Yeah. When it comes to shooters, it's boomer shooter Kev, and then there's some fighting games and beat 'em ups is combo Kev. So, but I like action. I like shit flying, but I do like slower paced games. Believe it or not, like I play a lot of Puzzle Quest.
Yeah,
and I
know you actually sent me that one.
I'm actually
that one is so hard.
Oh, dude, you about to see me fight the guy that you got stuck on, Dugog. I'm about to bust his ass. Cause that's what I'm saying. Like this is where and when I do it, I'm gonna talk about it on the show. Yeah. Because that game is very good and like it's crazy how tactical your brain is. Your brain is like far more tactical than mine. Yeah. It is. But I mean, let me finish. Your brain is when it comes to tactics and strategy, dude. Like it is just way better because I'm a straightforward dude. I have to like just put it in front of I'll Donnie hit shit. I'm doing the Donnie hit punches. Like, calm down. I'm doing that. So that's what I'm good at. You good at like strategy, and I'm like it just blew my mind. And I knew what it was. I was like, you got stuck on Dugog, didn't you? He's like big fucking troll thing. Like, yep. That's where the game gets real. That's where the game tests. Like that's the first test of the game. And like everybody online, Reddit, every website, they talk about that spot because that's where people either quit or keep going. And like, trust me, the first time I fought him, he's probably gonna beat me a couple times too. But I'm gonna grind first and get the proper equipment because this is how you play him. It's crazy one from. Talk about Quake to Puzzle Quest. We'll go back to Quake for a second. So I might fucking when I edit it, when I can't shit because if I do that I have to download the video. So yeah, I may do it. We will see how it shakes out.
We'll have to see.
But so the way that you play the game, like a good strategy is, you're not just matching to build your mana. You're not because you match gems, you get your mana.
Yeah.
But you're matching to build. You're also matching to take away mana that they need for their important spells. and then you see what their important spell is, and you find a way to like block it or hinder it or counter it with an item or something like that. Like for instance, I was fighting Plague Lord.
Yeah.
And every turn, like he once he attacked you or something, every turn you were plagued, and what plague does, it drains all your mana. So it's like, I mean, not all of it, but it drains a bunch of mana each turn from all 4 of your pools. So each turn you just lose them, constantly losing mana, so you can't cast spells.
Yeah, that's not cool.
So I just found an item that you equip that every turn it cures plague, and it just made the fight way easier. And I was able to use Death Gaze. Death Gaze like takes half. It does 50% damage.
You said Death Gaze?
Yeah, like I'm saying, you have to learn that skill too. It's a skill you can learn. As I'm saying, you.
Yeah, I didn't know about none of that.
Dude, the game is like, honestly, man. Today we gonna sit down and just watch me play it. Like, and you fucking play your phone game. You just watch me.
I'm okay, but
yeah, just trust me, dude, and just watch me play it for about an hour. Like, it is such a tactical game, dude. Like, it is so good. Like, and it's crazy because Kev don't like tactics and strategy. Like, in this game, pulled me off Halo 3, dog, when Halo 3 came out.
Really?
This game came out, it's all I fucking played. It is such a good game, dude. It is. Man, I will suck that game's dick.
Talking like my dad and shit. Like, girl, you baffled. You so fine. I drink your baffled.
I'm telling you, man, like it is a fucking
shit. My dad would say,
dude, like Puzzle Quest is like my favorite puzzle and RPG. It is oh my god, dude. Like I'm back to Quake, dog.
Gotta get back
to a nut talking about that game, man. But back to Quake, man. Like I said, it was weird when they went from Quake 3. They should have just kept it multiplayer only at that point. They should have never try to make it a single player game.
Yeah.
Again, they should have kept it multiplayer because you done split it up. And then what was also weird is Quake Wars Enemy Territory. You would probably really like that game.
Quake Wars?
Yeah,
what?
because Enemy Territory Quake Wars.
Well,
because
like Halo Wars where they
no, it's a shooter, but it's like kind of like Battlefield-ish. Like it's not like Quake where you're just fucking running at 50 miles per hour, rail guns, wall jumping. No, it's like a big ass battlefield. Like you got. Matter of fact, let me see if I can fucking pull it up for us. Let me see if I can pull this shit off. Hang on. Let's see if I can get it up for us. Let me try. I'm gonna do it like this. Do it like this. Like this. Give me a second, gang.
Nope, you're good. I just figured out how to fucking tie my fucking
Quake Wars. Look. Enemy Territory Quake Wars. Here it is, look. And it's the worst Quake game ever. Let me see.
Yeah, so shit. Now I just got our podcast.
All right, so
the link to it on every single social I got.
Now let me see if I can get this in here. Let's see. You're okay, brother. You're all right. You're all right. Let me see if I can get this in here. Did you see my what you call Smart Tube app? Let's see. No, let me see. Scene. No. If I can't do it that way, let's see what capture. Desktop is a broadcast. Oh, here it is right there. All right. So we go. I need to. There's something else I need to do. Oh, let's not show this. And let's not preserve the aspect ratio. Let's let me stretch it full screen. Here we go. Full screen. All right. So, like, it's one of the worst Quake games ever. Let me mute. Let me try to mute it first, if I can. All right. So yeah, it's like this. Look, this is what type of game it is. Let me full screen it. But yeah, this is what Enemy Territory. And here's the thing: is like it is the worst Quake game because it's not a Quake game. You know what I mean? Like, look at it. It's you wouldn't, if I told you If I didn't tell you what this was, I guarantee you wouldn't guess this is Quake, would you?
What?
Like, if I didn't tell you this was Quake, you would not look at it.
No, I wouldn't.
You'd be like, look, this is I would not know, but it's like a big Battlefield type of game. Look, that's what it is. Look, he's putting the mine down, repairing the vehicle. Look.
Wow, I didn't realize that, dude. But
What's that?
one of the dudes that fucking I follow, like for Rocket League, his name is Tom.
Yeah,
and he has his own little Discord thing. And one of the podcasts that I listen to about Rocket League.
Oh yeah.
He actually talked to Thavik for a long while about shit. And, like, he actually sent me an invite for some kind of coaching thing. I didn't even see that. That was back in January.
Oh, okay.
I'm salty.
But yeah, but like, look at this, man.
And you said that's Quake?
Yeah, look.
Was this, like,
Look at
the
it.
one-player one?
No. The Quake stopped being single player after 4. This is enemy territory Quake War. See, look, it's like Battlefield. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's the thing. It's the worst Quake game because it's not a Quake game. You see what I'm saying? Look, this is not.
It doesn't look like a Quake
Yeah,
game. No,
and
I've
here's
looked it up a couple times.
But here's the thing. Look, it looks like a cool game.
Yeah, I mean, he's like flying and shit. I mean, it's crazy though. Like, so is it mission based? It obviously doesn't look like it's linear.
No, it's just a multiplayer. It's like Battlefield.
Shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's like I'm just looking like this is like it looks cool, but it's not a Quake game. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, Quake has been so crazy, divisive and divided, man, and it's been so like
it's been going forever in 18 days too.
Yeah, Quake has been
forever.
Yeah, it's been. So the thing is, like Quake 4, getting back to Quake 4, it was one of the games that a long time, like it picks up like really, I think, after Quake 2.
Yeah.
And it is one of the coolest things about it, I think. Like, I really like the lighting because it uses the Doom 3 engine. It looks really nice. It uses it was the second, I think, their second game that it. So Raven Software is the company that built it, but it was the second game that they put on the Doom 3 engine. So it looks really, really, really nice, like the lighting and stuff. Like, and I like the weapons, how they behave. Like, if a single player game, people hated it at first, but like people are starting to come around to it and appreciate it a little bit more. I like it. It's like a throwback, classic, old school shooter.
Yeah.
But it's one of the slower Quake games until you get turned into a stroke. And that's
until
like
you get you showed me that part. Where you fucking go down the little conveyor belt and they're just hacking and slicing on you.
And then they injecting you with shit.
Yeah,
and like
that shit's crazy.
Shit onto your body. So, but yeah, so like I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Like I play, like I said, I play a bunch of different random games. I bounce around. So, but definitely it's an old game. You can pick it up on PC, and I think that's the only place really you can get it modern is like on Steam and the Windows Store, and then I think it may be on Game Pass for Windows for a PC. Really? But it was a 360 game, and like it runs so bad on a 360. Like the frame rate is like very bad, man. Like it's like watching a fucking like an old slideshow. Like it gets really bad at certain points because it can't handle. They didn't lock the frame rate, and it wasn't optimized. Like, it runs really bad. It runs about how you're seeing it now. The only reason you're seeing this like this is because it's an old video.
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
Yeah, it runs, and if you look in the corner, it'll run good. Because like the thing is, like the GPU doesn't have to render all that shit when you look in the corner, but that's why they need to make it backwards compatible. Because just having it backwards compatible will just fix everything.
Yeah,
it'll fix it, but no, it's stuck on 360. You know, that's what's cool with Quake 4 and 360. It came with Quake 2.
It automatically came with Quake 2?
Yeah, it came with 2 discs. It came with Quake 4 and Quake 2.
That's badass.
So yeah, Quake, check that out. Moving on.
So I actually was playing this game just before I came here.
Was you?
If it's the one, oh, did you put in Palworld?
Yeah, because you didn't tell me.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
You did.
Okay.
You did. I was like, with 2 games, and he was like, I'm gonna do Rocket League and Palworld. So I mean, I can throw the other game up there if you need me to.
Nah, it's all good. I'll just say something about fucking Warlander.
What the fuck is Warlander?
It's so. Did I ever tell you about the game called Happy War?
Happy Wars?
Yeah, Happy Wars.
I know the thing.
So it's made by the same people, and it's pretty much the same fucking basis, but it's like more adult. You know what I mean?
The thing that bothered me
was all kind of like happy and
the thing that bothered me is the business model. Happy Wars, boy. A lot of people used to play that shit.
Yep, because it wasn't just about strategy.
Yeah, my dude.
Just brute strength. It was a lot of strategy.
My dude D used to play that shit all the time, man. But yeah, so what's up, man? Talk to me.
So Palworld, man, they have done a lot of shit. Quality of life shit.
Really? So they've updated it?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
And as a matter of fact, they've given it 2 updates since the last podcast.
Really?
Yeah, at least Steam has. The Xbox has only gotten the first one.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, shit, it's already.
So tell me about some of the stuff.
So it already brought in a new mechanic called raid bosses.
Okay.
And the very first raid boss, Bella Lenore is what she was. Yeah, Bella Lenore. And like, so, I mean, she's way hard to fucking fight. It's a pain in the ass just to get all the shit to like make the little altar so you can even, you know what I mean, like summon her. And like, luckily I watched a bunch of fucking videos already about motherfuckers, you know, doing it already ahead of time. And I watched like 2 dudes just was like building it real fast. They built that motherfucker right in the middle of their fucking base. And Bellinor wiped their shit out like super quick, dude. Like within the first like few minutes of the fucking fight, she just leveled most of their base.
Damn, is that the first time you've seen that before? Like that raid boss shit?
Yeah, because I actually haven't even fought her yet.
You're going to have to show me that shit, man.
I haven't even got to her yet. No.
Well, you do have to show me, man.
I mean, I could do it, but it's like the problem with Xbox right now mostly is the fact that fucking it's when you go into the dungeons, it makes the game fucking crash.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is like early
access. It's only the Xbox people that have to deal with that shit. But it's like, it sucks because that's one of the best ways, really, to probably like get the little tablets or whatever that you need to get to summon her. Because building her altar isn't shit. But then you also have to like consider like, you have to also fucking think ahead and make sure that you save a box, one of your PAL boxes. Like, you don't want to have all 3 of your PAL boxes sewed up with a base around it because you're about to fucking dedicate this one base just to fucking summon Palworld, and that's all you're doing. Like, because she just wipes shit out, dude. She wipes shit fucking out.
Yeah, you have to when you get to it, you have to show me because I want to see it.
Yeah, I can do that. I just went to the official Palworld fucking thing on Discord. I'm seeing if I can share this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see if what quality of life changes. Quality of life changes
yes.
that I made?
Yes.
I got some electric socks.
So,
you know what I'm saying? Because matter of fact, my feet is cold now. So look, check it out. Look, this is how you turn them on. Let me tell you what my daughter said, y'all. I didn't tell you this yet, did I? I told you what I was doing. I told you this, but I didn't tell you how I got the name. So my daughter I got these electric socks on, and like you can see the LED lights on through the socks.
Yeah.
And she asked me because it looked like I had an ankle bracelet on, like a house arrest bracelet.
Yeah.
She was like, Dad, what are you doing with an ankle bracelet on? And I was like, well, for house arrest? She was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, no, baby, these are my electric socks.
So you was on house arrest.
Yeah, man. But like, look, feel the ground. Like, put your hand on the floor right here. Look, it's cold. Like, seriously, look.
No, I can imagine.
Yeah, look.
That's why I always wear slippers
Because it's
everywhere.
we in the basement. Like, we grimy from my fucking basement.
So like, brother.
And I do get carpet, but it's like that thin ass office bullshit. Mm-hmm. So it's like cold. So like, my feet is always cold, and they're starting to get cold now. And I just turned them on. Look, I turned them on, dog. They get warm. Shit, dog, you ain't ready for these, man.
He said you ain't ready.
You ain't ready, man. You ain't ready for these motherfucking electric socks. But yeah, what's some of the quality of life changes?
So okay, they did a lot of fucking shit, dude. They really did. They added. So there's this one thing that was like called a monitoring stand, and so you could tell your pals at the base how fast, how hard they could work. You could make them work easy. You could make them work normal, or you could just fucking just balls to the wall, slam them, and they'll fucking get tired and start breaking bones and all kinds of dumb shit, dude. It's crazy. But so they fixed it. So now at the fucking monitoring stand, you can literally go in and check what each one of the pals are doing. Because sometimes you'll put a pal.
Okay, yeah, that saves you a lot of time.
Yeah, because sometimes you'll fucking put a pal in the fucking.
Keep dropping it.
In like the farm, right? Or in the ranch. Hell yeah. You throw them in the ranch, and it's like, you want them to fucking stay in there and make milk. It's probably the fucking...
Right.
Well, he's a bad example. You want the chicken to stay in there and fucking make eggs. But his ass will get out and go do other dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then he'll end up fucking walking around and getting stuck and going over here and doing that and doing this and getting stuck on that. And just it's just a fucking pain in the ass. And the motherfucker's supposed to be fucking in the fucking farm making fucking eggs. Well, now you can literally like go in there and click them and make sure that they don't go do any of those other jobs that they're capable of doing. So they will literally just stay right there, dude.
Because when that happens, you got to like manually fetch them, don't you?
Yeah, you'll have to hunt them down,
and that makes
pick them up.
Yeah, it wastes fucking lot of time.
Back in that shit.
It's like wasted time. It's like that's not engaging. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's not engaging. Yeah, I know.
And then then they also added they also oh
shit! Oh, my bad, homie. Yeah, all right. Don't die.
They also added
to die.
along with the I hate that shit.
It's cool, man. Take your time. Got water right there. Need one.
I grabbed one.
Is that yours?
I think that one is mine.
Yeah, that's yours. Yeah, that's mine, right?
Shit.
Yeah, man. Take your time, brother. I got you, dog. I ain't gonna die to you.
So they've added a couple other things. They also, so you could set down this big fucking like area that had like 3 trees. Your pal go over there and just beat on the trees, and you could constantly get fucking wood out of it and never fucking go away. Okay. There was another one that was a stone pit just like that. Well, they finally just added an ore pit.
Oh, okay.
As something. That's really good. Then they added the electric fucking incubator. That motherfucking's awesome. That is like, it's great, dude. Like, it is ridiculously just like so efficient at fucking hatching eggs. Like before,
it's such a cool looking game.
Before, like, it would take forever for fucking shit to do that, and I mean, it's awesome, dude.
I mean,
that's a serious quality of life. I mean, right there.
That's
the
good to
fucking
hear. Oh, that shit's good to hear. Let me tell you why. Because like, I'm what I don't want to do is like I say, I'm not a survival game fan.
Yeah.
And I don't want to jump into a survival game and get a really bad taste. Like, oh, this is what I'm doing all day. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm waiting until like 1.0 comes out, and maybe a few other updates when it's like more complete. And then, like, it has more quality of life. Things make more sense. And you've probably played it for a fucking million hours. You'd be like, hey, Kev, do this, and this. And I'll probably, we'll see how it goes, man. But like, I really just like how the game looks.
Yeah, no, I really like the fucking game style too.
See, look, man, like it's just I like the art style. Like for this type of game, I really like that art style. You see what I'm saying? Like it. I mean, they knew what they were doing. They were making this shit like Pokemon. So
yeah, they kind of were aiming for it, but then they're like, look, that
the
wasn't
aesthetic. That is just aesthetic. That's it. It's just an aesthetic.
Yeah.
And they're like, and due to copyright, they totally can do it. They're within their rights to do this. It's a different even type of game. It's not a Pokemon game. Like it does a bunch of other shit.
Yeah. It's
just monster
very,
catching.
very in depth.
Monster catching is just a mechanic, and like Pokemon wasn't the first game to do monster catching. There was some fucking RPGs that
fucking Monster Rancher.
No, it was something.
They made a cartoon out of it.
Yeah, it was something for Monster Rancher though. Like because Pokemon did come out before Monster Rancher.
Yeah, it did.
Because it's called Monster Farmer in Japan.
Yep.
I think it was called. But
no, I mean, yeah, it did.
There was a role playing game. I think Shin Megami Tensei. Those games had monster catching in them, and they were far before Pokemon. Yeah, there's some Japanese games. Yeah, trust me, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. Like there are some very weird, quirky. The Persona series spun out of it. So.
All right. Well, that explains where that came from. Then, okay.
Yeah. All right, so Palworld, check it out. But yeah, Goku.
Palworld's awesome. There's more shit going on. We just keep getting off a subject, man.
Yeah.
Get excited about shit.
No, man. All right, but is you good with Palworld? Can we move on?
I mean, I could sit here for another fucking 2 hours, dude. I follow Palworld. I was just making sure that I fucking tried. I'm still fighting with it to make sure that I get fucking.
We can't do 2 hours though, man. We got rock and roll.
Nah, yeah, keep on going. Go ahead.
But yeah, so check this out, man. I've been playing XDefiant, and if people don't know what XDefiant is, there was a public test for it. And the game is not out yet, but it is a first-person arcade-style shooter. And what's unique about it, it takes characters from Splinter Cell universe,
I saw this video.
From the Ghost Recon universe, from the Far Cry universe, from the Tom Clancy's Division universe, and there's going to be some other ones too, I'm sure, like Ghost Recon, and because there's slots for 2 more factions. And each faction was unique about them is like they have their own different abilities. Like the Splinter Cell faction, they're called Echelon. They can cloak, just like you saw, and then they can also see through walls and shit. And like each faction has an ability that is like similar or that comes from their series of games. But yeah, it's a free to play arcade shooter, and what I really enjoy about it is that you're not getting hit with millions of kill streaks. Like that feels so good.
You were telling me like you were sick of that, dude. Just the way that fucking Call of Duty was, like you're just literally in the fucking algorithm where they pop you up right in front of motherfuckers, so they just turn and pop you again.
There's so much like. Because that game is an engagement-based game, they're there to make money. But what's sad about it is like, man, you already sold the game, shit. And like this game, like the way they're going to monetize it, they're going to monetize it exactly like Call of Duty. And you know why I'm fine with it? Because the game is free.
Yeah,
that's the big difference. Like you can play it and pay nothing and have a good time. And but like Call of Duty, they charge and then they do the same shit that free to play games do. It's like, no, man, that ain't cool. Just let people play it. If I pay, let me play it.
Yep.
Let me
play it. I'm right there with you. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't make
charge
sense.
me a price and then just let me play it.
Yeah.
But like I really like this game. Like I had a lot of fun with it. It's not perfect. Like people keep saying it has hit problems, like hit registry problems, like your bullets hit enemies. That's not the problem. I know what the problem is. Problem is the enemy hurt boxes are too small. This is a fast game. And like when you shoot enemies, like they dance to your bullets. It's not hit registry. It's their hurt boxes is way too small.
They're just able to like dodge.
It just misses. Yeah. So what I did to remedy that, man, I just got the AA-12 automatic shotgun. Any shotgun really, and you hit the hurt box and you drop people. And they and there's a lot of jumping in the game, and that's because the hurt boxes are too small, so people are going to jump around and make it harder to hit. You see what I'm saying? So, so what I did when they jump, I just used a shotgun. they don't understand why they're getting dropped. So, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. I used the Ghost Recon class because they took out the I know they took this stuff out because they're balancing it. Because like when I played there was a beta that happened months ago, probably like 8 months ago, and I played with they have Watch Dogs in here too.
Yeah.
I was playing with the chick that has spider bots, and like they took the spider bot, you throw it down, and it'll find somebody and jump on them, and they can't.
That's
attack.
Cool.
Yeah, so they took it out because I think they're gonna rebalance it. But then I was playing with Echelon, and then like you can go invisible, but like I think some people started cheating. Fucking cheaters, man. And then so they need to like rebalance it or something. They're doing something to fix that. But like I said, this is a test. It's good that they figure this shit out now. Because the game is not out yet. I'm not even sure. But
so that game's still in beta.
Yeah, it's still in beta. I like using and it's better than the shotgun, even bigger shotgun. I use the Ghost Recon because every class it's like a hero based shooter. But it plays like Call of Duty because the guy who is the director on it, he was the director for Infinity War. He worked on Call of Duty Ghost. It feels a lot like Call of Duty Ghost. Feels like that, but the maps aren't as big.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know that's why like some of the hit res feels the way it does. It needs to increase them hurt boxes, man, and like that will solve the problem. Like it will.
Mm-hmm.
Every character has you have a tactical ability. You select it like a faction ability, and I can show you the let's see what fucking faction. What faction is it? The Watch Dogs. They have spider bots and this hacking tool.
That hacking tool is cool. Yeah, I know what that is.
They have that, and then
because that's basically
it's right in the game. Yeah, you get that in the game.
Yeah.
So you have the hacking tool. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I just used the spider bot. And then for Echelon, they have the camouflage, digital camouflage, where they go invisible, or they have the ping where they can see through walls. Like it'll give them pings where they can see enemies through walls.
That's cool.
And then they have ultimate abilities too. I don't know what Watch Dogs is. I never used it, but I use Echelons. They put down there and they can see through everybody through walls. Like it doesn't ping; they can permanently see it. And they get a pistol.
Yeah,
and then you can you sneak up on people. And then for Ghost Recon, you get the ballistic shield, and you can fucking bullet charge people with it. And then you get this other shield that you can put down on the ground, boom, and it'll put up a shield that you can shoot through. And their ultimate is you get that bigger shotgun where you get that shield around you. Remember I was walking with that shotgun?
Yeah, you said you picked up fucking something. You thought it was a fucking big ass fucking Gatling gun or something.
No, it was my ultimate ability. And then I thought it was a Gatling gun. I started shooting. It was a shotgun. I was like, this is awesome. So yeah, but
this is awesome.
But I don't know what the rest of them are. I'm sure I'm sure the division, because they have the cleaners, I believe. I think that's the name of the faction. They're the people who use fire. They have Molotovs and shit like that. But I know their ultimate ability is probably that big ass flamethrower. And I don't know what any other class ultimate ability is, like the Far Cry. I'm sure it might be some healing field or something, because their class is Far Cry is based around healing. But what is really cool about the game, I recognized the map from the Division, and that was really cool. I was
recognized the whole map.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, like I said, I played this in the Division before. This is a Division themed map. It was really neat. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this because it's free, and I'm not spending no money on this shit. I'm just, it'll be that game that you play like Rocket League, man. Just pick up.
Yeah, you just come back to it
every once in a while.
Yep.
Yeah, so
have a good time, like you said.
All right, so. Moving on, this is a co-op section. Me and Goku. So, me and Goku play a really, really, really fucking fun game. Really, really, really fun game. I'll let Goku talk about it.
Dude. And this game's old. I remember it from back in the day, though. This game's awesome, dude.
Old games are good.
It is. They're fucking glorious.
Old games are good.
And it's I fucking can't. I can't wait because we're gonna play this shit again today.
Oh
I hope
yeah.
you want to play
Oh
that shit some
yeah.
more.
Yeah. We definitely. That's the main game we playing.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
That's the
That's
main. Yeah.
what's up.
Cause
See,
I
so
cause I'm down to play this like all day. Like. Cause I like back when this game came out, man, they gave it away for free on Xbox Live Gold, and like I couldn't convince people to download it.
really,
Yeah, nobody just would download it. Like I asked Kay to download it. I think Milton to download it. I know Milton did download it, but I maybe he didn't. I was trying to convince people. There were some people who didn't download it. I'm like, it's a free game though, and then it was cool. Like it's a cool game, but
yeah.
it plays a lot like if you were playing like Contra, but also Borderlands, right? You get loot and
Yeah,
guns.
it's a looter shooter
Yeah,
for
it's a
sure,
yeah,
for
it's a looter
sure.
shooter, but it's like Contra.
But it's still, yeah, like you
Ain't it?
said, like it's kind of like
You
Contra.
think
Though.
it's a
It's so
twin-stick
weird.
shooter, but it's not a twin-stick shooter.
No,
Yeah, it's literally like Contra.
and then like it really kind of gives you the opportunity to like choose how you play. Like, I mean, we've found a couple different guns,
Yeah, like
and you can, you know what I mean? Like,
different equipment can affect the way your character handles. Like you can have equipment that puts a jetpack on, or ones that make you slide longer or jump higher or do completely different things. Like it's a really really fun game, and like it's an old game, like you said, it came
yeah,
out on Xbox 360.
yep.
And like the sad thing is, man, you can't even get this game. Like it's delisted. You can't get it on Steam. And well, yeah, you can't buy it no more because they shut down the 360 store. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
This is why this is bad.
Done.
Yeah, the only way you can play it right now is like emulation. You have to
And
have
then
a
you said that the couple of the emulators were like rough around the edges or just
well,
downright shitty.
well, no, they've gotten like Xbox 360 emulation has gotten way better. Like I was able to play the leaked version of GoldenEye on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's a leaked version of GoldenEye that looks like it looks like the new Perfect Dark that got released on 360.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'll show it to you. It's crazy. Like
Yeah.
this shit was not supposed to exist. Yeah, it got made and like somebody had shut it down at the last minute, but it was already finished and it got leaked, so you can play it on emulation.
Mm.
But yeah, that's the only way you can play this game. Like it's a game lost to time, because like you can't even buy it on Steam. I think the developer like a long time ago they were trying to get it back on, but it never happened. So it's fucking sad, man. Like you see what I'm saying? Like and that's the problem with digital only games. Look,
Yeah.
that's the problem with digital only games.
I said, why does I just joined a couple like little things on Instagram for fucking Rocket League, and they're capping on the fucking video that I made. Like, really? I know I'm not a plat. I mean, I know I'm not a fucking grand champ. I know I'm not that good, but I mean, that
Yeah.
was kind of decent little thing that I did there. That guy, okay, they're being nice about this one.
But yeah, but
But so yeah, I don't know, dude.
yeah, you can't
You can't find that game nowhere.
can't buy it.
So you're stuck trying to do the emulator.
Oh, I mean, yeah, like that's your really only way to play
It's
this
the
game
only way to be able to play it.
if you don't own it already. Like I own it, so we was playing it on 360, wasn't we?
Yep.
It's sad that this didn't, man. Like it's sad that this game's not backwards compatible. But I don't know, man. Like it's a fun game. Like it's a really, really, really fun game. So
Yeah.
I really enjoy
I
it.
really fucking thoroughly enjoyed
Yeah,
dude.
we gonna
Fucking
because after the show we gonna go get some food and we gonna fuck
Yep.
with this. We gonna get that Bobby's, man. I'm gonna get Bobby's.
You were talking about it last week, weren't you?
Yeah, we're getting the Bobby's.
He said we
got
get
it
it
last
now.
week. We got it last week. Remember? You got the catfish nugget. Yeah.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
Bobby place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're doing that. So yeah, but so shoot many robots. Definitely check it out. It's a really fun game. But moving on, we're moving on to this section. Goku, I need you, bro.
Oh, what's up?
I need you here. So let me see. This is what we gonna
Did
do.
you? I thought.
You will, yeah, you will hear something. I need to do this first. I need to do this. Remove. Now, our section, and I need to start it so you can at least see the beginning of it.
Google.
All right, so there we go. All right. So, we're moving on to the current events and social issues in gaming. So,
yep.
As everybody already know, there's a bunch of social issues in gaming.
It's getting bad.
Yeah, it's getting bad. Like, and I feel really bad because, like, I don't like the whole my whole channel is to avoid is to prevent things like this happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, this is a prime example of why I tell people all the time, keep social issues and out of entertainment. Keep political and social issues out of entertainment. Just let entertainment be entertainment.
Yeah.
Because like we deal with this shit outside in the real world. We need an escape. And we don't need that shit in our entertainment trying to tell us what to think. And we just want to escape and play a game. And this is why I play a lot of arcade style games, because it can't do that. But there's been a whole lot of different policies put in place. Go look up DEI'd. And basically companies or if they don't do this stuff, they're not gonna get money for their business if they don't follow these policies and procedures. That's all it means.
Yeah.
And like the sad thing is, like, these companies wouldn't, and DI means diversity, equity, and inclusion. And what it's done is put people in a creative space. It allows them not to be creative.
No, yeah, it totally
it limits their
freedom.
It limits their freedom of speech because they're told what they can and can't create. That's the big problem. That's people. You can argue people just want sexy women and blah blah blah. That's not it. It's not that people missing the whole point. The point is, we want people to be able to live in a space to where they can just create what they want.
They got to be able to tell their story. That's what video games are. Is like I used to always sit through and wait for the story. Like even that Warlander game, if you just give it enough time sitting at the beginning screen, it has its own little story too.
Well, I mean, I
just got to kind of be patient.
I would respectfully disagree. I don't think video games are about story. Because the first video game didn't have a story. Think about it. Okay, the first video game was Tennis for Two. Came out in 1958 by William Higginbotham. It was a tennis game. No story.
No story.
A game is this is what it comes down to. When it comes down to gaming is just a form of entertainment.
Yeah,
that's what it is. A game is a form of entertainment. A game is your problem solving. That's what a game is. It's just problem solving. No matter what you layer over top of it, at the end of the day, you're just problem solving.
Yeah.
You are. So, and that's what it just needs to just stay, leave outside external influences. We don't need, if somebody wants to tell that story, they can tell it, but don't force them to tell it. Like, for instance, let's just look at Morph, for instance. Like, he's non-binary. That is cool as shit. Because he morphs. He wouldn't morph from X-Men. He wouldn't, the one that morphs.
Oh, okay.
Him and Mystique. They would identify as non-binary.
Yeah, okay.
Because they change it to every fucking thing.
Yeah.
They can change it to anything.
Mystique really did that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It was done for a social and political issue. Say if they'd have did it back in the 90s, it'd have been cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Think about it.
No, you're right.
Yeah, but now it's done because of social issues. You see what I'm saying? And here's the problem. People have come so sensitive to it now. They're going to look, everything's going to be under the lens now. It's been poisoned and it doesn't watch. And this guy named is Asmongo. I'm going to let this video play. He's going to talk about it.
Yeah.
He's going to talk about it and he's going to talk about what really happens. The thing is, none of these companies will even do this shit if it didn't affect their money. They wouldn't even consider it. They wouldn't. And he's going to talk about it. So sit back, relax. Listen.
Decided to change their culture.
Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai announcing this big company reorganization in a new memo, consolidating teams to help develop AI products more quickly, but he also hinted at a new type of workplace culture for Google. Deirdre Bosa has the details in today's Tech Check. Hey, Dee.
Can you hear this?
Hey, Carl, good morning. So let me give you a bit of context. Google
right.
has really been the poster child of cuddly tech culture, kombucha on tap, masseuses on staff. That's the softer side of it. But also, for many years, it tolerated an openness for employees to bring social, political causes to work, mix ethics and business. Its founding mantra, even in a big...
Because it never conflicted with their money. That's the reason why they did it. It never got in the way of the money.
Example of this, don't be evil. But we are increasingly seeing a tougher Google and a tougher Sundar Pichai at the top, necessitated perhaps by this increasingly competitive race in AI. Pichai just sent a note to employees.
It's got nothing to do with AI. It's got to do with the fact that, well, actually it does have to do with AI. That's actually not true. I think she's right. But I don't know if it's for the same reason that I'm thinking of. I think the reason why is because in order to be successful with using AI, you have to be unethical. And in order to do that, you don't want to have a business full of conscientious objectors. You don't want to have a business full of complainers. So, and also like they're doing business with like these companies or these countries, like offering like helping like the Israeli military. Yeah, people are going to get pissed. And so it's not in their best interest financially to care about social issues right now. And so they just don't.
Outlining how he is going to streamline the business to simplify structure, improve velocity and execution. But the most interesting part of his memo that came at the end of it, he wrote, and I'm quoting him here, "This is a business, not a place to act in a way that disrupts coworkers or makes them feel unsafe to attempt to use the company as a personal platform or fight over disruptive issues or debate politics." And guys,
and that's what the guy, the CEO of Google, said. And do you want to know why he said that? Because them doing that is causing him to lose money. That's the only reason. I hope this is a wake-up call and a reality check for all of these people that actually think any of these Silicon Valley, any of these companies that exist for the sole purpose of making money actually care about your little pet social issue. They don't give a fuck about that. They just want to make money. And because you're so stupid and you're so fixated on these little social issues, they know that if they use those social issues, they can hoodwink you into giving them money. And that's why they do it.
this was a not so veiled nod.
They never cared. This was always their policy. It's just that it didn't need to be until now.
What happened earlier this week, a group of Google employees, they staged a sit-in across a number of Google offices, including one literally inside of Cloud CEO Thomas Kurian's office at headquarters. They were protesting a more than $1 billion Israeli government cloud contract. But instead of hearing them out or dropping the contract like Google did back in 2018 with the Pentagon AI contract in response to employee blowback, Google instead nearly immediately fired nearly 30 of the employees involved in
that.
that.
I bet all the rest of them stopped doing that shit. You think they actually gave a fuck about Israel or about Palestinians?
Nope. Nope.
Bro, some people today are so stupid. It's sad. Where do they come from?
Sit-in and Pichai's memo now underscoring this point that this is a business, i.e. don't bring your social causes to work. That is certainly a departure of the Google we've known for the last few decades. To further put this in context, look at Meta's announcements yesterday.
Here's the thing. I think we're seeing a lot of people turn on LGBT issues in America, which is a really bad thing. I'm a huge supporter of that. But I think that we're seeing a big shift. Big shift. And no, it's not. No, y'all don't. Am I the only one that's seeing this? Are y'all seeing this too, or is it just me? I'm seeing it too. Yeah, I'm seeing it. There's a big shift worldwide. Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's not just me. Not everybody, but all right. I'm not crazy. I guarantee you that if the public sentiment against LGBT gets worse and it turns out to be like most people don't like it anymore, you know what you're gonna stop seeing? Rainbow Pride Month flags for all of these companies. They're just going to stop celebrating it. They're going to just stop doing it because it's not popular. They all just pander. Yeah, they don't really care about any of these issues. They would sell gay people out to people that want to stone them and execute them for money. And then after they did it and they made a lot of money, the shareholders would vote for them to do it again.
Yeah, because they're not even connected to them. They don't know you.
It is integrating its AI assistant into its family of apps. It also announced the arrival of Llama 3, the next version of its open source large language model. So goalposts here, they are shifting very quickly. And Google seems to understand that it needs to get its house in order so that it can keep up or take back the lead, which some feel that
exactly. Because like the thing is, as I said, I think that in order to compete with AI, they have to do things that you probably shouldn't do. But the thing is that if they don't do it, another company will do it, and they will beat them. Nobody cares about like how things happened. People only care that they happened. So if there's some Chinese company that doesn't give a fuck about any of this stuff, and they create a product that's way better, everybody's going to just go start using that one. Nobody's going to care about like, oh, but this is unethical. Nobody gives a shit. If they did, they wouldn't have been buying phones. They wouldn't have been buying shirts for like $6. Come on.
Given up. Now, how it impacts the financials, the stock, the race will be certainly playing out at the top and bottom lines of the
No, if I was an investor, I would be happy. I would be happy because it shows that they're not going to let this shit get in the way, and they're going to do whatever it takes to make money. Absolutely.
As we have been tracking, and in particular, I will be looking for more of this kind of commentary or hints of a tougher Google, a Google on the offense, which I've been talking a lot about when it reports next week. It's Tuesday. Also reports how
the only one they're on the offense against is the public.
Its cash cow is being impacted by the competition. You can see on your screen, guys, we've got the Magnificent Seven coming up. It is going to be a very, very busy few weeks filled with lots of mentions on their AI strategies and monetization that could once again flip this race.
Yeah, I wanted to show that. What's up, everybody? Because I thought it was funny. I think that a lot of the people that work at these companies that think that they're some kind of good person for working at one of these companies, it's time for a reality check. Like, you were never on anybody who you think is important's side. You were just on the side of the company that it was convenient for them to be on your side at the time. Am I the only one that doesn't want the companies I buy from to have any influence or say in social medias whatsoever? I actually agree with you. I think that, and I've talked about this a lot. I even made a video about this, but I didn't talk about it directly. It was like a point in the video, is that I actually really hate whenever companies get involved in social issues. The reason why I hate it is because it pollutes the social issue. It takes some sort of like, you know, actual, real, legitimate social issue like racism, homophobia, like transsexuals, religious freedom. I feel like these are some of the big ones, right? Maybe like, you know, like the way that like crime is policed. And they take that issue and they pollute it with their own agenda, and they pollute it with their own skeletons in their closet and their own reputation. So now whenever you're thinking about, you know, is pride good, you're thinking about the Target pride thing, and you're thinking about the Google pride thing, and then Target wasn't paying people a lot of money, and so it's like you have all these things that are getting infected, like they're basically a parasite on these social issues. They are literally a parasite. They use a social issue and they squeeze fucking money out of it while they are poisoning the social issue with their own fucking reputation. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
I hate this shit. I absolutely do.
That's pretty much it, man. And he's not wrong. Like that. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. That's what's happening in gaming. Like it's the because he streams a lot of World of Warcraft and shit. Like as we go, I'll link everybody to his channel and shit if you want to check him out. But yeah, man, it sucks that people just want to fucking get away from all that shit and just fucking play games. Like, leave politics out of it. We don't want it in here. And then, like, I feel bad because, like, for a long time, like, my thing was just, I'm not gonna fucking worry about it. I'm not gonna talk about it because here's my thing. I don't want people don't have to. I don't want to influence people with the thing. Like, I don't really like, that's not my thing. I mean, people will just be influenced by you naturally, but like, I'm not here for that. But like, not talking about the shit, like, is worse. It had, and look, keep my head in the ground. This is what's happening.
Yeah, it's
gotten bad. Like, it's so bad. Like, and it's why, like, I noticed that I play a bunch of games that are like arcade style.
And a lot of indies.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's
a lot of indies.
Because they're not influenced by that money.
No, they don't have to.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah,
so they can actually produce something
whatever they want. That's the difference. If you look at the AAA space and you look at the indie, man, like, they're just indie games are just designed so much better. So much better. Hell, look at fucking fucking what is that game called? Me and you both played it. It's like a first person shooter, but she's like that. She has some fucking swords and shit. What is that fucking game called? It's about four. It takes you about 4 or 5 hours. No, it takes you about 4 or 5 hours to finish it. It was a first person.
Oh, that Point Break game or Breaking Point or something?
No, I can't think of what it was called. Shelia was the main character's name. I just can't think of the fucking.
No,
I can't think of the name of the game. But that was an indie game made by like one dude.
Yeah, you don't
remember? Yeah, we talked about it on the show.
That game was good, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was an indie game,
and it was kind of like built to be like a roguelike because you were supposed to go through it.
Well, not really a roguelike.
And then you kind of like start over again, like Prestige.
But not a roguelike though. Roguelike insinuates that like each run will be different. Like every run is the same on this one. You just played New Game Plus.
Yeah,
that's all it was. It actually is structured a lot like a beat 'em up. Believe it or not, like you're just going through levels and there's a boss. The game's not that long, but what was that fucking game called? Bright Memory.
Right. Yep.
That's what it's called. Yep. Yeah, it's called Bright Memory. And the main character puts me in the mind of Eve from Stellar Blade, and there's controversy with that game too. Apparently, that game got censored.
Stellar Blade, yeah, I saw that, dude.
You see it? It got censored, yeah. And the word on the street is Sony made them do it. You see what I'm saying? It's like, and that's what we're talking about. This is why social issues and politics need to stay out of gaming because they censor stuff. It's like, and there's never good to censor any game. So, but yeah, I mean, it just sucks, man. Like when will the business, like the world should learn that you just don't mix business and social issues. That's business 101, man. Like you don't mix business with pleasure. Like I said, I didn't want to influence others to think the way I think. So I just, I remained quiet for years and say nothing. But these companies, they do not care about you or your politics. They do not. They do this shit just to get money. That's why I'm like, man,
that's it.
Now they're losing the money, so they got to get rid of you. That's pretty much what it is. So, and in the wake of all that shit, they leave the destruction, like he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's fucked up. It's like everything's tainted now. But like it takes away the real focus and problems from real social issues. Like it's stupid. It's not about hot women, but it's about like people bending the knee to censorship and shit, and just we want to keep that shit out of games because like
not being able to have their full creative.
Yeah, because man, we can't go nowhere else. We can't go nowhere else. It sucks. Like we can't go nowhere else. Like to get away from this shit. So like gaming is the escape, man. So,
yeah. And then, they want to go ahead and fucking add more shit to it. Like, oh, great, thanks.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man, like, just putting politics and propaganda in fucking games, it ain't going to cause people to accept them. It's going to piss people off. Like, especially gamers, because they're a finicky group anyway. So, but yeah, so with that being said, maybe we're going to take a small break and then get back to the main event, which is Alien vs. Predator. We're going to bust that out, and then we're going to wrap it up.
So, I suck at this game.
Nah, you'll be fine, man. So we're going to play on fucking one level, man. You'll be okay.
I know.
All right, so you guys take a real quick break, and we'll be right back. Oh, let's see. We should be good. Can you? There we go. Yeah, we good now. All right. So main thing is, I had to just fucking reboot the machine for some reason. It was weird. So as soon as I rebooted, everything worked. So come on, Goku, we gotta go. And it's time to hunt. So Alien vs. Predator. I want to talk about this game real quick because
it is push nothing.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna need you to push something. Actually, I need you to push this button to add your coin.
Okay. Right now.
You're only at 9. So, but
I need like 30.
No, we're only playing the first stage, man. You don't need that.
I need 30.
So this is one of the last beat 'em ups that like Capcom officially have put out, and like it has mechanics and shit to it. Like it's a really really cool game, and like in America there wasn't a 3-player version. Look, there wasn't.
You told me.
So I was able, like I didn't know you can go into the
settings.
at first, The European version had 3 players, but you got to go into the settings and activate it. It's so crazy. So that was cool. But like the sad thing about this game is like it's like kind of vaporware because like you can't buy it commercially nowhere. You can't buy it on Steam. You can't buy it. You can't buy it anywhere.
We were just talking that part up before.
You can't. Yeah, you can't buy it anywhere. Like you can't buy. Well, you can buy it one place, and you have to buy it in this. Remember that arcade stick thing I had? when you first played Alien versus Predator?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
And
that
thing
wasn't
didn't even work.
well.
You were mad as fuck. You
Well,
sent
no,
it back.
we got it working. You remember?
No, you got to play it. I never.
No,
got to
we
play it.
both played it. Yeah.
I swear I
We
didn't
both
play
played it. I got it working. I got it working. We played it on here, but it was just a pain in the butt. So I just gave it away. Remember, I ended up giving it away. But there's an official Capcom arcade stick like that has a bunch of Capcom beat 'em ups on it, and Alien versus Predator is one of them. And the arcade stick is in the shape of, it says Capcom.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can only get it like that. You can only fucking get it like that. So outside of that, you can't buy it. And it was only an arcade. So this game is just like lost and dead, man. It's like fucking lost. It's dead. It sucks. And nobody can get it. So only way you can play is emulation. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Yeah.
So here are your buttons. You have, this is the, you don't really jump because you know it's kind of weird. This is attack and the shoot button.
Okay.
So push start so you can join in. There you go. I like how it says. Let's go.
Time to hunt.
Alright. I only got 10 seconds, dude.
My bad.
What do you want?
One of the predators.
Go ahead and grab him. I'm gonna grab this dude. Because he goes, oh! He does. You got special, like you can do like down up attacking these too, which is cool.
Okay, so he does have that.
Yeah, and if you push forward and C, and down and C while you're in the air, like forward and jump, and down and jump, and you'll do a bounce. You do that little bouncy move that he does. Come here. Gotta slam the alien. It's a really good beat 'em up, man. Looks good, plays good. Like the controls are easy. Like it's a really fun game.
Yeah, controls ain't hard.
Like push forward and C, like forward and jump. That's what happens. And push down and jump and you do it after you do it. Like forward jump, down and jump. Yeah, you can.
Oh, that's how he does the little
Yeah,
smash move. Okay, because I was doing the kick out of it.
Yeah, you can do other stuff out of it too, but that's how you do the smash.
And apparently, if you push both attack and shoot, that's how you.
Well, yeah, that's how you do a little breakaway.
Area control.
So yeah, it's a fun game. And like I said, I'm gonna stitch this onto the other podcast. We'll get it all ready to go. Yeah, you lose life when you do that. Though.
I know. I didn't mean to do it.
The A button, you'll shoot that. You'll shoot your little cannon.
I know.
You can do it in the air too. Yeah, he's a robot. You know, the chick's a robot too. Did you know that? I didn't know that.
They were cyborgs.
Yeah, they're cyborgs. That's why they don't feel pain when they get hit.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah.
Oh, that was slammed it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's a really fun beat 'em up. The pixel art is good. He goes
A lot.
But yeah, really fun game. Really fun game. So let's go ahead and wrap this up for the real time this time. Go good
For the reals?
For the real time. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. So yeah, thanks. We sorry about the technical difficulties. I literally had to reset the PC just to get this to work. It was pissing me off, but I had a bad day. Like I said, had a funeral this morning. So thanks everybody for sticking with me. I appreciate it. We'll do another show in the next month. Hopefully, because there is something else I do want to talk about. I'm not going to talk about it on this show. I sent it to Goku this week. You know what it is. And hopefully that is available by the time we do the next show. If not, we'll do it again. But yeah. But thanks for hanging out.
I do know what you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah. And again, like, share, review your games. Especially indies, like definitely indies, because right now we need indie developers. They're the only creative space that's not being impacted by all this crap. So definitely, review your games, and because that helps them get more exposure, gives them more people, helps them out. Share and share games, share the games and experiences. That's what this whole channel is about. It's us just
talk to
sharing
other people about them, share stories.
Yeah, we just want to have a good time, man. Like, there's so much bullshit in the real world. We just want a space where we come together and just have some fun and forget about the bullshit. So, yeah, definitely review and share your games. Goes a long way. You can find me over at Twitter at Kev Galaxybender, and you can find Goku over at Twitch at Black 81.
Opened it all up. I got Twitch, Instagram, Facebook,
Right.
TikTok.
You gonna have
what
to,
I don't have is X.
You're going to have to send it to me next time, but for right now, you can hit him at Son Goku Black 81. Twitch.tv/Son Goku Black 81.
They're all Son Goku Black.
Are they?
Yep, they're all linked. All
Black.
of them are all linked to Son Goku Black.
But yeah, so we do the show again once a month. We hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you guys again next month.
Peace.
Goku and Kev is signing the fuck off.
I'll let you boys
out.